Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from therapyhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is your weekly reading from the 31st of August through to the 6th of September. Now, the cards I'm going to be using are the New Age Tarot and hold on. There's the box right there. You guys would have seen me use this before, but I really like this deck. Really nice. And so I've already picked 3 cards, and these were the 3. I'm going to show them to you like one after the other, and then I'll talk about them. So the first one is the 7 of Wands. Second one is the Knight of Wands, and the last one is the Moon. And interestingly enough, the card underneath the deck, I'm going to show that too. Usually I wait to the end, but I feel guided to because it all kind of comes together, is the Judgment card. The Judgment card really wanted to stay, like it came up more than once. So interesting thing about these cards is that as soon as I laid down like the cards initially, the first thing that came to my mind, especially when I saw this King of Wands, is I'm feeling like somebody is either going to be meeting somebody that's famous. Like, I don't know if you're going to be seeing somebody, like somebody has a concert or something planned. Because when I looked at that card, that's the first thing that came to my mind, like a concert or something. Seeing somebody that is known. But then at the same time, I was feeling like you could be the person that's being more well known as well. So it can mean that either, again, there's somebody that you're meeting that's popular or famous or something like that, or you see this person, or it could be you being the person that's having the attention or the popularity, or people are interested in what you do, or they're seeing you online or seeing you in person, something like that. Like, it's just something where you're just receiving some form of notoriety. And the card before it, the 7 of Wands, was really making me feel like, I feel like what these cards are speaking of is somebody that is stepping up to the plate. Like somebody that is, I don't know, like they put themselves in a position where they have something that they're meant to reach, something that they're meant to attain, and it's like you're going to be able to attain it this week. Other people are looking at you, and I feel like that's where the Judgment is coming in, the Judgment card, with my handle covering it, like you can even see the card. Let me hold it a bit better. That's why, like, I think the Judgment card is coming in, because when I look at all these people standing up in this card, it's making me feel like there are people, again, that are watching you, or people that are looking at what you're doing, and it's almost like you're going to be the one to really show and prove yourself, like to really show like what you can do. So this can be even speaking to somebody that does some form of entertainment, that works in some line of entertainment. That maybe, you might be performing to an audience, or you might be auditioning for a part or something like that. But then I'm also feeling like it's kind of saying, or even if this is just like a more just everyday thing, like you could be a person that has nothing to do with like entertainment or anything like that, like, but you could just be going for maybe an interview, because even some interviews have like panels of people and stuff like that. But I feel like it's almost like a situation where somebody is judging your performance or judging what you're doing, and it's a number of people kind of looking at what you're doing. But then I'm feeling like with that King of Wands, it's like you're just gonna be switched on, like the performer in you is gonna come out, like regardless of whatever they were expecting, it's like they're gonna get it. And I think they'll like it, they'll like to see what you're doing. And again, it's going to confirm some things for you that you're going to be wanting. So if you've been trying to go for something, do something where, again, it's like maybe the competition is tough and you're really having to go up against some people, or again, there's the people that are kind of going to be assessing your performance or assessing what you've been doing, I feel like there's going to be no worries because you're going to be on top of things. I feel like you're going to show them that, again, it's like you're going to be charismatic. You're going to be like a people person. You're going to just know what to say. The words will flow. And also with this card, which I like, is, because it's the Knight. he has horses, as you can see, like the horses heads, and then he has the reins in his hands. So it's kind of again showing like he's in control. He has the situation completely under control, and again he's moving forward. He is just charging ahead, and he looks very pleased doing so. Like he's happy, he's confident, he's self-assured, he knows exactly what he's about and how he's going to go about it. And then again, this can also represent somebody that is in demand. Like maybe you have something that other people are interested in and they want that thing, they're interested in it. So if even you sell stuff, it could be that you might find that you have more clients or customers that are interested in what you do. Or again, if you already have some kind of presence, either it's a social media presence or something like that, again, more people might be interested in just knowing what you do, or getting in contact with you and stuff like that. Like there's sort of this energy, or that's kind of more like magnetic, when I look at these cards. And then the moon showing up. The moon is an interesting one, because where I feel like everything in the beginning just feels so fast paced, the moon to me is kind of showing that sometimes the moon can represent when things haven't been really brought to light yet, where things are probably still in the process of having to be either developed, or you're having to see the bigger picture of everything. But with this bigger picture, it's like the moon could be saying that you're not really seeing it all yet. Like there's something that is still kind of in the background that you're not really seeing. Oh, but then again, you have a lot of stuff going on, so maybe that's why you might not be seeing certain things. Like maybe you might pass up on some kind of details of stuff, because the King of Wands, again, he's a very fast moving type of energy. Sometimes he doesn't pay attention to like all the details of stuff. Like that might be more like a Knight of Pentacles. Like he would spend time like going over the details and stuff, because sometimes he just take a whole bunch of time to do stuff. But the King of Wands, he don't really have time for that. So it could be saying that maybe you do have to look over the details of the stuff that you're doing as well. Make sure everything is just clear and above board, and everyone kind of knows what is going on. I'm also kind of feeling with that moon card as well, it could be connecting with somebody else on sort of an intuitive level or a really deep level. Like I don't know why, but like usually I don't get any kind of romantic feelings when I look at moon cards generally, like in the tarot. But this interpretation of this one, especially with the two halves of the moon coming together, I'm almost feeling like there's some kind of love vibe with this card. Like two people coming together, spending a really nice night together, like really connecting and bonding and loving each other. Like, so, and I'm kind of getting some kind of mystery, like a feeling of mystery behind it. Like maybe not everyone knows about this love affair or something like that. Or again, there might be something, even if it's not a love affair, but there might be something that's kind of going on in secret behind the scenes that maybe you're just keeping to yourself. And maybe it's because stuff is maybe moving fast, you have a lot going on, and maybe certain things you just maybe don't want to share or don't want to put out in the open yet. So this could also be maybe something that you're working on, some kind of plan that you have that you haven't really wanted to reveal to everyone. But then yeah, I kind of get this really loving vibe with this moon coming here. So I'm really feeling like these cards are really showing that you're going to be really connecting with somebody else, or you might even be going to visit somebody else and having some kind of really nice encounter with this other person. And because it's almost like with these, I'm really drawn to the way it just looks like two halves of a whole coming together. So it's almost like finding somebody that is your better half. Maybe working alongside somebody that can balance you out, or just being in a love relationship with another person that balances you out. And then when having the Judgment card underneath is like, to me, it's like a confirmation of you know of things that you've even been trying to go for. Or the Judgment can even be a confirmation in a relationship. Like it can mean like literally you finally make that decision, to settle down with somebody, or to revive a relationship again, or again, if this is a work situation, and again you're getting a lot of people are noticing you, noticing what you're doing, it can mean that you finally do get that job like you've been trying to go for, or it can be that you finally do get the notoriety that you've been looking for as well. So I feel like that's a really big thing that could be showing up this month. Is like you are going to be in a position where people will really notice what you're doing, and you will just really stand out. Like this is the time of, like, if you've been wanting to launch something, you've been wanting to, I don't know, finally create some kind of social media presence or something like that. I feel like this week would be a good time to do that, because something about the energy is sort of telling me like it's kind of supporting that kind of thing. And again, it can mean that if there's something that's been in the works for you for like the longest time, this is the time to really finalize it, like really make that thing finally happen, or to put, pen to paper, to sign that contract, or make something official with that judgment card. Because as you can see, it's got like the XX, like it's 20. It's like a proper like finalization of a plan of something. But the good thing, but what is interesting about this interpretation as well, which kind of does sort of sink in with like the more traditional interpretation of the card, is if you look closer like into it, you can see like all this wreckage and stuff that's here, all this old outmoded stuff is no good anymore. And then it's like around it you just have this sort of really plain, more plain kind of environment, but then there's like the mountains in the background with the sun piercing through. So again, it's a good time to really get rid of some old stuff as well, old baggage, clutter from your home, just stuff that just you don't need anymore. It's like the final run through to say, okay, let's just get rid of all that junk and bring in something new, bring in something that can be, again, it's like, again, I'm really feeling for some of you guys this could be clutter, just getting rid of old stuff, and having more space in your home for yourself. um but then still, it's like there's this sort of this theme of a partnership that's taking place as well. I think for some of you guys, this judgment could definitely be about a relationship too that is coming to pass. And with the judgment card, it would be like some kind of karmic relationship as well. I don't see it ending though, but I see like a relationship revival. Like just the old stuff is gone, and there's like more space for two people to really come together and be together and love each other. Like maybe the drama is over in this situation, so you can really build something fresh and new. So yes, yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys. Peace and many blessings to you. Bye.